is Ariana Rubiesca, and this is my second stock market beginner YouTube video. I'm doing an entire series about stock market beginner related content, so definitely stay tuned if you want to see more of that. I'm also always replying to my DMs, so if you have any questions or any requests about what type of content you want to see, definitely DM me on Instagram. All my socials are linked in the description. Also, the comments are always open for you guys. I'm always replying to comments. If you want to see something specific, let me know, or if you have any questions on this video, let me know. I want to get to every single question. No, I'm just trying to help you guys. This video is going to be about the frequently asked questions that I've been receiving about the stock market. Before I get into it, I would strongly recommend you that after you watch this video, check out my other video. It's the first one I posted. It talks about the steps I took to open a custodial account. I go really into depth about it, so definitely check it out if you're interested in like seeing the first step, second step, third, fourth, fifth, and sixth. I'm pretty sure I only did 6 steps. Yeah, I think I only did 6 steps. So yeah, check that out if you. And let's start with the videos. Here we have my resources website. Right here you'll find everything about me, my social media. I have my stocks Discord linked, my personal Instagram, my YouTube, TikTok, all of that. I also have my YouTube video right here. If you keep going, you'll see my favorite books and like a little summary of them, and if you click on here, it'll take you directly to the Amazon page to buy them. And then you also have a TD Ameritrade review that you can access to. I would also like to talk about this. To get a referral from me, just DM me on Instagram. So what happens is I put in your first name and then your last name and then the email address that you'll use to open the TD Ameritrade account, and then I select a reward for both of us. I'm not sure if we both get a reward or I'm the only one that gets a reward, but it's like $50. I haven't tried this yet, so if you are interested in trying to see how it works, DM me on Instagram. I think you'll get a $50 reward as well, but I'm not going to continue promoting this if we both aren't getting the $50. So right here, it shows the detailed review by NerdWallet, and then right here you click on here and it takes you directly to open a paper trading account by Thinkorswim. So right here you just press no and you continue on registering. Right here we have FinViz. So this is one of my favorite resources. It's a screener, so it filters out the richest companies, which makes them the safest companies. So you want to invest into the richest companies, and I'll show you in a bit how to use this screener. Right here it shows you the calculator I used in one of my TikToks. It's the one to estimate how much money you'll make by the time you sell your stocks. And that's it. So now let's go into detail how to use the screener. A screener helps you filter out what kind of companies you're looking for. For example, I'm going to be looking for the richest companies because that means that they won't fall often and that they'll make me the most profit. Especially since I'm keeping these stocks for long term, I want companies that will always just giving me profits. Click screener. I go to signal and I press most active because you want the ones that are doing the most stuff. And then market cap. This will show you how much a company is worth. So you go plus large because you want the companies that make over $10 billion. And here it shows you the top one as of right now, which is as of January 3rd, Neo Limited is the top company. And right here you just pick and choose from this list. You can go into the profile. You can just see how it's doing. Here you have candlesticks and like bars. You have more info about them. So yeah, it's a really good resource. This is what you need to be a smart investor. So now I'll be showing you how to use the investor.gov website. You go to financial tools and calculators. Oh my goodness, I pressed on it too hard. And then you go calculator, the compound interest one, and then initial investment. So my initial investment was like about $150 monthly contribution. I do like about $700 per month, so I'll put that, and I'll be doing this for about 4 years. And then the estimated interest rate. So I invest in the S&P 500 index fund, and the average return in the S&P 500 is about 7 to 10% per year. Let's just put 7%. Just to be more reasonable. I don't put anything right there. And then this is going to be annually. So you calculate it and it shows you how much you'll have in 4 years, which is what I put. So now let's say I keep them for another year. I can go into here and just say, that's not enough for me. I think I want to keep them for a longer year. And here it shows you that's over $10,000 in growth. So as you can see, time is a really big factor here. And you can just play around with this. Like if you don't want to do 700 per month, you can always do like, let's say 250 as a start. You know, it's 17,000. That's still good. Let's see, $500. So in between 34,000. That's still good. So it's just about making your money grow. Like, so let's say you keep doing this until retirement. Let's say I'm 16 and I'll retire. Let's say I retire like around 60 years old. So that'll be 44 years. And let's say I contribute $500 per month. That'll be $1 million. So yeah. Wow, that's crazy. I didn't even know that. Well, I did know that I can become a millionaire just off this, like, over time, of course, but wow, it's crazy to just see the number. And yeah, the stock market is a beautiful place to make your money grow. So yeah, I love this calculator. Wow. Now I'll be going over how to open a custodial account. So this applies to everyone that's under 18, and then afterwards I'll show you guys in a bit how to open a brokerage account if you're over 18. So you go to the TD Ameritrade website, and this is how it looks like. Now, TD Ameritrade is an actual bank. Like, they actually have offices all across the US. Yeah, don't worry, this is a trustworthy site. This is the #1 broker in the US. So to open new account, and then you go over here. This is what you see. You go to joint/minor because you are a minor, and then you go to the UTMA/UGMA. So this is the brokerage account. It just allows you to trade stocks and everything. You'll be collecting the money once you're 18 or 25. It just depends on the state. I'm not sure how it works, but I live in California and this is how it works. And then you go to open the UTMA/UGMA account, and it asks you for, this is going to be your parents' info, and this is going to be your info. So you just go through it, and it asks a lot of personal questions like your social security. Make sure you do this in a safe place. Make sure to explain to your parents what this is and how TD Ameritrade works and the reputation of TD Ameritrade, because as a parent, not knowing anything of what's going on in this website and putting in all your personal information, it can be really scary. So don't get mad at them if they start like freaking out. You know, just stay calm and explain to them what it is. So now we're back on the homepage, so we can open a brokerage account for an individual that's over 18. So we go to here. It's literally the first one. It's called individual. And then this is just the description of what it is, and you go open an individual account and you put in all your info. It asks you the same thing as the custodial account, except you're not putting in info for a minor. So yeah, this is what it is. Once you fill it up, they'll review your application and they'll let you know if you can trade with TD Ameritrade. I'll be showing you how to do your research. So I use Yahoo Finance, and I also use CNBC Business News. So you just go in, let's say NEO. So here you'll have like more info about it, and then you'll see like news related content to NEO. Everything here you can see about them. Now here we have CNBC News. So yeah, like I said, you can just search up any symbol. It's the same format, just different like appearance. You go down and then you'll see news related to that symbol. So here we're viewing Tesla. You just see all that. So yeah, that's how you do your research. Now I know I talk a lot about the S&P 500 index fund, and you guys must be like, what the hell is the S&P 500 index fund? So an index fund is a bucket of stocks basically, and the S&P 500 index fund consists of the top 500 companies in the US stock market, or just in the stock market as a whole, and you can pick and choose from which one you want to invest in. Here we can see how the S&P 500 is doing. It's one of the most profitable index funds. It has a 7 to 10% return rate per year. To view the companies that are in the S&P 500, I go to slickcharts.com/SP500, and I think I'm going to be adding this resource to my website just so it's easier for you guys to access to it. And right here you'll see a list, all the companies included. You can see Apple is the first one. Yeah, so these are all the best companies in the stock market. So you just go through it and see, oh, I should probably invest in McDonald's because look at how good they're doing. Yeah, these are the safest companies you can invest in. So just go through it and see which company you believe in. So for example, I believe in Apple, so that's why that was the first company I invested in. I believe in Tesla, that's why I also have Tesla, Facebook. I'm also thinking about purchasing Microsoft and eventually Amazon, but you know, I'm only 16. I can't afford Amazon. It's $3,000. So yeah, you just keep looking. Visa is really good. Disney is really good. And yeah, that's how you do it. The stock market is really simple. Don't overcomplicate it. It's just about recognizing patterns. And honestly, with long-term investing, you don't need all this. All you need to know which companies are the richest, which ones are the safest, and just if you want to do like more skillful type of investing like options trading or day trading, then yes, I would strongly advise to be efficient in reading charts. So I just searched up on Google like bullish, bearish charts. Bullish means that it'll grow, bearish means that it'll dip. And then right here is just like normal. This is what you're gonna see. So for example, that one chart we were viewing in Finviz, it's organized by candles, so you'll be seeing all that. Same with TD Ameritrade. Whenever you view a stock, it'll be organized by candles. Like I said, everything is repeated by pattern. So yeah, just go on Google and search up this right here. You'll see all the charts I'm talking about and all the templates. So now let's go into a little more detail. Here we have Tesla from April to December. So from November, you can tell that it went up and then goes down, then up again, down, up, down. So yeah, this is how the stocks work. It's not like a straight line upwards. They have their lows, but eventually they pick back up. So as you can tell right here, you have your candlesticks, and if you look at the template patterns, you'll see that you can easily recognize these. They're really helpful. I'd say when it comes to long-term investing, recognizing candles is helpful for when to buy. To buy a stock, make sure that it's at a low price. So for example, Tesla in August 31st, Tesla was about to hit 500 and then it dipped down. Right here would be an amazing time to buy because it went from 500 to 300. It went up again, up, down, and then this is an amazing time to buy. Selling is always at the highest points and then down. Right here is a really good time as well, and right here it just stayed consistent, a little consistent, and then boom, right here it's where it spiked. So whoever sold around this time, like around here, will be getting a lot of gain. As you can tell, this is a very consistent pattern. Consistent wouldn't be the word, but you can tell this is something that's been repeated over time. So given the fact that Tesla after hours was at 704, it may dip a little. Yeah, so it's just about looking at past charts and just like seeing how they do and like the patterns, common patterns that goes on in the stock. Just about analyzing and looking at those templates like I said. Another thing I want to add is that when buying and selling, make sure not to sell these kind of companies that are actually making profit, and the companies that are in the S&P 500. These are the most trusted companies. I just want to get that point across. Just because the stock is going down doesn't mean you should sell it. Don't freak out. It'll be back up by next week. So yeah, I just want to get that point across. Like, these are safe companies. Don't freak out if anything ever happens. Before the video ends, I just want to say thank you guys so much for being so interested in a topic like this. It means so much to me that I can help people. Like I haven't even met you guys, but I'm helping you, and I love that. I love helping. So yeah, Thank you guys for giving me this opportunity. And yeah, just let me know if you need help with anything. Actually, I'm a pretty nice person, so I won't get mad at you if you ask me like a stupid question. Like, it's okay, I got you. But thank you for watching. If there's anything else that you need from me, like I said, my DMs are open. I also have my Discord, the Discord group that I made. There's a lot of different people that are on there. There's options traders, there's long terms, there's beginners in there, there's people that just do dividends. Yeah.